Hi everyone! So this is kind of weird. I haven't done a video like this in a very long time, so it's very odd for me. I'm also not wearing a shirt right now, only so I could show you guys my arm. But as you can tell from the video title, I'm showing you guys all my tattoos right now and also letting you guys know which tattoos I'm looking forward to getting soon. There's a couple of you guys that asked for this video, so hopefully you guys like it. I feel weird doing it just because I haven't really talked about my tattoos in a long time and I haven't gotten that many new ones. Before I start, I'll give you guys kind of a backstory. I never ever wanted to get any tattoos when I was in high school. I didn't really find myself back then. Like now I feel really confident in who I am and like my style and like just my vibe and everything. But back then I was like really what I thought I should be rather than who I felt like I was. So I was super girly and I still am really girly, but just in a different way, I guess. I never wanted to get tattoos. I think my mom like kind of talked me out of it. She was like anti-tattoo and everything. Then me and my friend Destiny at the time, she really wanted to get a tattoo and she's like, you're coming with me. And I was like, should I get one? She was like, you should get one. And then I was like kind of going back and forth. And I was like, I don't even know what I would get. And then I just decided to get one. So the first tattoo that I got was a tree on my back and it's just like a family tree. It's smaller than it used to be, I feel like, or my body just literally grew. I would have gotten a bigger tree if I would have done it again. I think the next one I got was the other one. Okay, so the other one on my back is kind of just like a design that I found online and I just had them literally do it the same. I probably would have done this one differently, like now that I appreciate the art that tattoo artists actually do. But actually the tattoo place that I went to back then, like they just did whatever. Like they never even, you know, tried to help you out and say like, oh, like I can make a really cool design and like do it myself. Like I kind of don't want to copy. Like they didn't care. They were just trying to make the money back then. But anyways, I like the tattoo still. I don't really see it ever. So when I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, it's cute, whatever. But I think I'm gonna elaborate on it and get it like a big giant piece on my back and just kind of incorporate it into whatever design I choose. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna get this one kind of changed up. I remember this is the first one that I showed my parents. Well, I showed my dad and my stepmom. And my dad was really mad, not because I had a tattoo, but because he wasn't there for my first tattoo and I felt really bad. Yeah, he was kind of mad about that. The next tattoo that I got, I really wanted one to show, so I decided that I was gonna get We're All Mad Here written on my arm, and it's obviously an Alice in Wonderland quote. Me and my friend Destiny got that one together too. Honestly, I don't know why we chose this font. It's like not a good font, but at the end of the day, I don't really care. I don't regret any of them. Like they were a part of my life and like a time in my life, so I don't really regret any of them. I kind of like love them just for what they are and I appreciate them for what they are, so that's that. So then I got a lily on my arm, and that was the next one that showed on my arm, and I loved how this one looked like when it was all by itself. I was like, oh my god, it's so cute. Like it's on my arm, it's like a big piece. So I was really excited about that one. That one I really liked. I wanted like dot work, but like again, I went to the same shop that did my back. Like they didn't care about making anything super elaborate, so he just like literally put some dots in there. I think after that one I moved, oh no, then I got my foot tattoo. So me and my friend Brittany one day were just like, we're gonna get tattoos together. I don't know what she got, but this was still when I lived up in NorCal. I got my foot tattooed and I just got a wishbone and I didn't want it cracked, and he freaking put a crack in it, and I was like, he like shaded it in and did all these random things, and I remember just being like, why did he do that? And I told him I just wanted an outline with no crack in it. And he put a crack in it, he shaded it. Again, I don't know what these tattoo artists are doing in NorCal, but at that time, they did not give a shit about what you wanted. They didn't care. They just wanted to make their money. This is the first time I'm actually thinking about my tattoos, and I can't believe some of the tattoos that I got, but okay, it's fine. So then I moved to LA, and this was a big time in my life, which I'm excited about this one that I'm gonna show you guys, but I was so excited to move to LA. I wanted to get a bigger piece on my arm, and I remember I moved in with my roommates, and like, I think the first couple weeks that I was there, I found a really cool tattoo place, and I was really excited to get tattooed there. I found the person that I liked that worked there, you know, looked through all his stuff and was like, yes, this is him. His name was Matt at Broken Art Tattoo, I think. Something like that. I remember his name was Matt, but he was really cool. He charged me a shit ton of money though. It was weird coming to LA and not really knowing like the good spots that also have decent prices, but I found it, don't worry. I live here still, and I found like a really great tattoo artist that doesn't charge so much, but this guy charged me like $500 for this piece right here. And I was a college student. I can't believe that was $500, but you know, it is what it is. I think it was like $450. Honestly, I can't remember. It's in one of my past videos. But yeah. So, but I really like it. Like it's good. It looks good, but my tattoo artist now could have done this and he doesn't charge that much. But yeah. And I remember I got that on my arm and I was like, oh my God, now I have like half of a sleeve, even though at the time, like, I feel like now I have half of a sleeve. Like I don't even have a full sleeve yet. But back then I was like, yes, this is like half a sleeve. It looks so cool. I remember I had it wrapping around right here and I just thought it was like so awesome. And I still love that one. It's so good. Okay, so that was what I got then. And then this is when I started caring about like the tattoo artist that I went to and actually like paid attention to that. I tend to gravitate towards traditional tattoo artists and then kind of bring them into my own like style, which is like black and white and gray and stuff, which I will get to why I have color and what I'm gonna be doing with this arm. But yeah, I kind of like liked traditional style and then made them my own. So I do like the bold lines and super shaded in and like that type of thing. After I got that one done, I got a few more from him. I got a couple of finger tattoos with my friend Brittany, who again, I got like a few other ones with her too. And that's when she lived with me in LA. I want to get more tattoos on my fingers, but yeah, I feel like my fingers need more tattoos and so does my hands. I just want a lot of tattoos, but I will get to that at the end of the video. Oh, I feel like I skipped one. Okay, I skipped one. I skipped this one. I got a Native American on my arm and this was on Friday the 13th. I went with my old roommate Kayla and I wanted her to come with me to get tattoos because it was Friday the 13th. I was like, yes, we are getting tattoos. He's doing palm-sized tattoos for 40 bucks. So she got her little rose on her foot and then I got this one there and I love it. Oh, and then I also got this one. I also got little Squish. His name is Squish, but he's also Friday the 13th. You can see that it's Friday the 13th because there's a 13 right there and there's a 13 there. And I just picked these off like a flash sheet. And then when we got our finger tattoos, me and Brittany, I also got this Rebel on this arm, which started a trend on this arm, which I will get to. The thing about my tattoos, because I get them so bold, they literally stay so dark. Like this arm has been done for like a few years and I haven't had to get anything retouched because they're so dark. Okay, so then next up, after I got my finger tattoos, my Friday the 13th tattoos, then I remember it was another Friday the 13th and my friend Amber wanted to go get tattoos. I make really bad decisions. My friend Amber wanted to go get tattoos, so we went to like a random ass shop in Hollywood. Do not go to Hollywood for tattoos, ever. Just don't go to Hollywood for tattoos. So me and my friend Amber went and again, it was like $40 flash tattoos or something like that, like $50, I don't know. It was cheap tattoos. Honestly, I can't remember anymore. And this place was such shit. I think it was literally on Hollywood Boulevard. It was disgusting. I had to get these tattoos redone. Well, one of them. This one is a moth, which I asked for an outline. Again, does that look like an outline to you? I don't think so. That's not an outline. And then he shaded around it and it looks like really bad. And then he also did this rose, which I got fixed later on, so I will tell you guys about that one. But also look at the angle of it. It's so awful. Basically, I'm just like hating on all my tattoos right now. So you guys don't have to do it in the comments, don't worry. Next up, after that, I found my tattoo artist, Steve Delgado. He works at Mark's Tattoos now in LA, and I actually think it's in Hollywood now, but he's good, I promise. But he used to work in Culver City at Rabble Rouser, and he worked at another place when I met him. That was in like, I don't really know where it was, like Brentwood or something. I've been going to him since he's worked at 3 different shops now, and I actually really love him, and he doesn't like charge like crazy prices, and he's really good, and he does like the style that I really like. So I've been going to him ever since. Thank God I found a tattoo artist. But he's the one that helped me fix my rose. And then I think the first one I went to him for was my skull right here. And this one, or my like skeleton, this one I gave him an idea of what I wanted and then he just did it himself and picked out the style and whatever and like, you know, did everything. So I gave him an idea of what I wanted and he just did it. And I really like it. And I remember just like being so happy about this one after, and yeah, I still love it. I think he did such a good job in the skull. And then after that, I came back to him for a few other ones. He did this one here. He did this tattoo and then he fixed my rose flower. And then I got this one here. after that, which I really like. Then I got some tattoos done with like a tattoo gun with people, and I got those on my legs. These ones I actually kind of like because they're kind of like just sketchy and like not good. I think that's why I like them. Maybe in like a few years I'm gonna be like, why did I do this to myself? But right now I really like them, and these ones are like some of my favorite ones, to be honest. After that, then I decided that my right arm is gonna be dedicated to my dad, which is why I started getting certain ones for him. So since I already got the Rebel one, it kind of like went with the theme and everything. But when my dad passed, I got this one on my arm, which he wrote this and also drew this, and his ashes are in there. So it's a really meaningful tattoo to me, and I really like it a lot. So that's one of my favorite ones too. This one is an eagle holding a skull, which both represent my dad. My dad collected a bunch of skulls and he loves eagles. So I decided that this arm is gonna be in color. I had a moment where I was like, I really like just regular traditional colored tattoos. So that's what I'm gonna start doing on this arm, and they're gonna be like things that my dad really liked or that he told me to get tattooed, because there's like a few things that he told me to get tattooed that he was like, oh, you should get this tattooed and this tattooed. I don't know. So I have pictures of that stuff, and yeah, I got this one for him. And then recently, me and my sisters got this one on our necks. That one is the coordinates to basically like our hometown where we grew up. I just love it so much. I think it's so cute, and I sometimes forget about that tattoo for some reason, but I really am glad that I got it. So I filmed this video last week, and then I went away for the weekend and I actually ended up getting another tattoo. So this is the tattoo that I got. It's not done healing, but there's probably a picture right here that you can see. My best friend in the world's brother did it. He's a tattoo artist in Northern California. So I will leave his handle. I'll leave his Instagram handle somewhere on the screen so you guys can check him out. He's really good. Right now it's like really crusty, but yeah, I love it, and it goes really well with the one above that I have. Those are all my tattoos right now. Next, I'm gonna be doing this whole arm, and I wanna get just like American traditional tattoos, and then ones that my dad wanted me to get. And then I'm also gonna get American traditional style on my legs, and I'm not sure exactly what I want again. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna get some American traditional ones all over my legs. And then I'm gonna do my back, and I'm gonna have my back full of like this tattoo that's on my shoulder. I'm gonna have like a whole thing of it basically, but like different elements. It'll look cool, okay? I'm not sure what it's gonna be yet, but that's what I want. And then I wanna do my hands and my fingers. And then I kinda wanna do like, not my chest, but like right here, like coming down off my shoulders, you know, kind of melting into my arms. So I wanna do like all of that. And yeah, that's it. Those are my tattoos, and I don't regret any, if you're wondering. I know I was like talking pretty poorly of some of them and like some of the tattoo artists, but I kind of like I liked that was the time of my life, and I liked that they kind of shaped me, and I'm like different. I have like bad tattoos and good tattoos, and it's not just like this perfect masterpiece. It's like things are a little funny in some places, and it just is what it is. I feel like they all remind me of a time in my life, which I really like. I like having that memory and going with the people that I went with. I love like all the people that I've gotten tattoos with. So yeah, I just enjoy all of them, even though some of them are just not good and the tattoo artist wasn't good. But I enjoy like having that memory stuck with me forever. Those are my tattoos. Hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below. And that's it, I guess. So I'll see you guys in my next video.